Joining me now, two people who are pioneers in this area. Charlene Boyd is the administrator at Providence Mount St. Vincent here in Seattle. And also joining us from Rochester, New York is Carter Catlett Williams. Welcome to both of you. So what do we miss if we don't nurture our elders? Carter?
We miss a sense of the wholeness of life. We miss a chance to give as well as receive. And we miss a sense of the richness of life. And that's part of what we have to help people learn, that we grow and develop through all our years, and we live until we die, and we need an environment, a social and a physical environment that supports us in that living in every way.
And I would just add to that good medicine and good routines aren't enough anymore. That we have certainly had the psychosocial aspect is equally as important. Taking care of sort of the mind, the body, and the spirit all together.
It's what all of us do,
That's right.
Really. But we somehow forget that when you get older, you can still do that as well.
And I think we forget, too, that anybody in a nursing home, too, has the right to choice and to make the decisions for themselves, whether they're risk-taking or not.
But is that one of the things that you really think is important for people to think differently?
Absolutely. We need a change inside our heads. And the Pioneer Network worked first of all on figuring out what our basic values are. Well, one of our values is to value relationship and mutuality in relationship. That means that you have to know each person, and it means that you cannot rotate staff, because if you do, relationship will not ever develop. So it means you go from rotating nursing assistants to consistent assignment so that relationship can develop and flourish. And elders can be givers as well as receivers, which we all want to be.
How about the challenge of the fact that nursing homes are run by companies, in some cases, maybe not all of them, but some of them are nonprofits as well. But, that bottom line issue of how are you going to handle this and financially make that work?
How could we not? Because I think consumer expectations are demanding it. And so if our expectations are greater, that people need to have more rights and more decision-making and more ability to have something in their daily routines, if we're going to be financially successful, then we need to meet the consumer choice.
Why waste money? And this isn't me saying that, but some people might say that, why put so much money, so much emphasis on this idea of what is going to make someone comfortable toward their later years when it is the end of life?
That takes my breath away. That comes out of the youth-focused society. Life is vital. It should be able to be vital and precious until we take our last breaths. It is to be lived. And to try to communicate this to younger people is really one of our big tasks. And the more we have segregation by age, the harder that is to do. And we need to do this for younger people so they're not viewing, when they turn 50, 60, 70, 80, that they're going to fall off the cliff.